Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk. Think you're right out here to laugh in the wee hours of the morning. Well, I do what I do for you. Today, I got a good one for you. Let's go. Writers in 25 rules to live by storytelling. Story with a message in the story for life. These are life lessons. You know what I give. You tune in to get them. I'll keep giving them to you. I appreciate it. Let's go. Right thinkers' mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission for all right thinkers, to know yourself. As a right thinker, your mission is to do just that, know yourself. So let's talk about it. There's 5 kinds. Let's talk. Knowing thyself. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is simple. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. I can teach them. Tune in. Stay tuned. That's why I do what I do for you. I got you. A person who knows not and believe that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is asleep spiritually. I can awaken them. I'm a spiritual alarm clock. I wake you up with knowledge of self. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons, they reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself, and to my be true. Today, let's talk about something near and dear to my heart. Right thinkers, let's talk about being spiritually cool. He was cool. He was cool. Neither one of us was spiritually cool. Now I am. Let's talk about it. Excuse me. When you're spiritually cool, you know the streets, you know God, and you know thyself. That's right thinking philosophy in a nutshell. Why? Because that's what I am, and that's what I represent, and that's what I teach. I still have a dip in my hip. I still got a slide in my glide, excuse me. And make no mistake about it, my right thinking philosophy will make you overqualified to be spiritually cool if you master like I do. I'm 100% street. That's where I come from. And a little bit Christ. So don't let my spirituality get you in trouble. Trust me, street first. Recognize that. And for those who think they know me, if you don't know that I'm street first, you don't know me. I'm spiritually cool. Why? Because I serve God on my terms. I'm cool with spiritual knowledge. So that makes me spiritually cool. You can be. Now, personally, I've been cool all my life. Now I'm spiritual. I'm a spiritual master and sage, so I'm spiritually cool. Cool, like heaven, is what? A state of mind. When I was coming up, cool was you had your stuff together. Cool was how you carried yourself. Cool was a state of mind, not a cigarette. We can get to that point too. I'm cool because I have self-knowledge, or knowledge of myself, excuse me, and I live what I learned daily. I put into use the things that I learned. I practice them every day, aka hence I'm preparing for greatness. I want to be my best self every day. So I practice and prepare to do just that. When the sun come up, I'm ready to do just that. Right now, I'm preparing to do what I do for you. Let's go. Cool is the way you think, the way you talk, walk, and act. That's right thinking philosophy. That's what I do. That's what I teach you to do. To be cool, but to be you. Cool ain't acting like something else. Cool is not panicking in any situation. Maintain your cool at all times. That was my street hustler's rule. Number one rule, maintain your cool. That means whatever go down, you should be in control of yourself. Some people get panicked. When you carry a gun, you should be prepared to do what you need to do, or you should be carrying a gun. You so-called gangsters, if you ain't carrying a gun, you ain't a gangster. Gangsters carry guns. Okay? Yeah, we pop knives. Okay? Cool is being what? Comfortable in your skin, no matter what situation you're in. I've been in some close, tight situations, but because I maintained my cool, the person didn't know what I was thinking or feeling. Why? Because I was cool. Okay? Poker face. There you go. Now, swag is the new cool, according to the new generation. Y'all think cool is just a cigarette, not your act, not how you be. So old school, cool was who you was, how you act, what you did. New school, they call it swag. Okay, I got swag. Same difference. They still recognize the boy Kool. When I went down to get my award, or I put it down. All right, and cool is the main hustler's rule. Again. Okay, excuse me. Cool is the main hustler's rule. Never lose it. If you freak out, some people get in that mode, they get upset, they get mad and wild out. I've seen it happen on a regular basis. I try to avoid that one thing, losing my cool and wilding out. Because you're going to have to apologize for that action. There's a consequence that comes with that action. Understand that. And if you're cool, that's what you maintain it. You're cool. So you don't have to apologize for that outburst or that action. Cool is the way you walk, talk. You either have it or you don't. I have it. Do you? Prove it. When I was hustling on the streets, I practiced being cool like I prepare Right Thinking Philosophy Daily today. I'm still in the same mode of doing what I do. I'm just doing it in the name of the Lord, and I'm doing it the right way now. Simple. I still do what I do. Cool is the clothes you wear. Big eye on my chest. Okay, I love that. And everything looks good on you. I got a phrase from my man Jocko. I ain't got a dime, but I represent wealth. I look good. Everything I do looks good on me. Everything I wear looks good on me. Hopefully. I try. Put it down. Now, okay. Cool is being a winner. Of course, it's in your blood. And can't nobody do nothing like you. You are unique in that way of being who you are. That's cool. AKA Daddy Cool. Cool, okay, the mind thing. Cool is the mind thing. I know I'm the best in the world when I'm doing what I do. That's teaching right thinking philosophy to you. That's what I do when I do. And I'm good at that too, hopefully. Let's go. Street knowledge is spiritual knowledge. It makes you makes you spiritually cool. When you can act, do, and be yourself, that's cool. Perpetrating to be somebody, that ain't cool. Acting like you're somebody who you're not, that ain't cool. Cool is you being you. Now, Right Thinking Philosophy has streetology and Egyptian philosophy to make you spiritually cool. Why? I have street knowledge. I have Egyptian mystery knowledge. I put them together. I got something going good. It's called Right Thinking Philosophy. It's a comedic concept because that's the Egyptian point of view that I take. But my streetology, that's straight from me. Born and bred in Newark. Okay, it's a Newark thing. You have to have street knowledge to be what? Spiritually cool. If you're just spiritually knowledge, you just religious or you do what you doing. If you ain't got no street, you ain't cool. Street is cool. Of course, you have to be. You can't perpetrate. You got to be. You have to have, again, back in my day, cool was a must. You had to have it and live it, what? To get street respect. On the streets, respect was what you want. And if you ain't cool, and if you don't know what you're doing, they say if you ain't down, don't come around. Why? Because you sure will get beat. Where I come from, you become a victim. If you don't know what you're doing, you're a victim. Okay? Now, back, okay, here you go. With street knowledge, I was cool. But with spiritual knowledge, now I'm spiritually cool. Again, you can't have one without the other. You need both. If you just got spiritual knowledge, okay, that's cool. If you just got street knowledge, yeah, that's cool. But when you put them together, you got right thinking philosophy. Okay? How about that? Spiritual knowledge, yeah, you're cool. But without street knowledge, you're just spiritual. You ain't cool. I know a lot of spiritual people. A lot of them ain't cool. I know a lot of cool people. A lot of them ain't spiritual. It's a unique combination, trust me. Alright, where we at that? Okay, here you go. Let's wrap this up. I appreciate it. Oh, I'm doing good. Maybe I'm going too fast. Time seems to be, I'm not going as fast as I think I should be. Okay, let's go. If you're spiritually cool, you know thyself, aka the right thinking master. When you become master of yourself, oh, you got cool. Why? Because I'm gonna put the cool in there. That's the street stuff that I'm giving you that you don't know about. I'm sliding in every now and then. Hidden message. That's what it's about. Now, watch this. My street knowledge made me cool. Knowledge of myself made me spiritually cool. Again, it's a combination. You may have one, but you got to have both. Yin and yang, you got to have understanding of both. Let's go. Street knowledge is good to be cool, but knowing thyself is good because now you're spiritually cool. You can be cool and still serve God. I told my man, I said, yo, I can still serve the Lord and be cool. Yeah, you look like, thank you. How I look and what I do, that's cool. But what I do for you, that's spiritual. Trust me. Knowledge is the weapon. It's your gun. Gun means you have to understand these three things: God, universe, and nature. Those are three things that God produces and shows himself through. You're not going to see God in the flesh. That's human beings. That's us. You're not going to see a face of God because he has no face. Only humans have a face. Spirit don't have a body. So in order to respectfully have a spiritual concept and understand that, that's my God right there. I'm made in his likeness. So I can symbolically manufacture the concept that I can live by and inspire and motivate me to do my best work. Why? So having him proud of me when he was here was what I did. I'm even working harder to make him proud of me while he's not here. Our Father who art in heaven, my Father who now art is in heaven. That's what I do. That's ancestral worship. You're worshiping somebody you actually know. And it should be your mother or father. If they are passed along, that's who you pray to. That's who you respect as God. If you just say God, 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 that's everybody. It's universal. God in the title. God is the title. God in his name. God in who he is. You got to know God for yourself. It's personal. You need to study and hopefully get some knowledge about the universe because that's universal and impersonal. You can learn about the universe. You got the zodiac, you got a whole bunch of stuff, astrological stuff. So you can learn about that information. And then you got nature. If you watch and study nature, you learn about the human man yourself. Why? Because we're based on the same thing nature is. Okay? If you use the gun, God, universe, and nature, and you know yourself, and that's everything makes you understand that. Now you know that what everything is on the one, comes from the one supreme being. Everything after that is his emanation. I keep explaining that to you. Last one. Before you can be spiritually cool, you need to know right thinking philosophy's rule. I teach them to you. Stay tuned. I got them all. Thank you.